Move on to this last one. Okay, the first half of this poem is a revised version of a poem I wrote in Mr. Nelson's class, from a Josette.
Yep.
And then the second half of this poem is inspired by my brother Shoddy Dave Matthews Band and his poem, The Piano Man. Mine is called Tock. I keep forgetting that Butch will never come back and that dragons aren't real. I keep forgetting that Coney's already famous and I keep forgetting that I'm not. I keep forgetting it's not acceptable to fire in public. And I keep forgetting that Walmart doesn't sell metal nickel pasties. I keep forgetting that Wells Fargo doesn't sell metal nickel pasties. And I keep forgetting that I can't make love to Siri. I keep forgetting that I shot Osama bin Laden right in the face. I keep forgetting that it was just a dream. I keep forgetting that high school success is measured by things like kissing, and not by the amount of glue your stomach can digest. And I keep forgetting that Kimmy Rasmussen is more successful than me. I keep forgetting that no one else calls my car the Rumble Shack, and I keep forgetting that Roller Coaster Tycoon isn't considered an architectural internship. I keep forgetting it's too late for a football scholarship, and I keep forgetting to exercise during P90X. I keep forgetting that gold nips on it isn't clothing optional, and I keep forgetting that Wells Fargo isn't clothing optional. I keep forgetting that I'm not allowed to say the N-word, and I keep forgetting that a sword is a weapon, and that you can't bring weapons onto the airport. I keep forgetting that I will see my mom again, and that one day you and I will be united. And even though that's often forgotten, my memories of you have crystallized in my head like burnt sugar. I remember going to the garden and growing flowers until they would sing. I remember the way you held me when I couldn't make a friend. And I remember the smile on your face as you taught the disabled girl next door. I remember watching the animals dance behind bars on our homeschool field trips to the zoo. And I remember homeschool was easy, but the finals seemed too hard. I remember when I passed up my final chance to say goodnight and I love you, just to play video games. And I remember the unfortunate officer who became the messenger. I remember seeing your lifeless body on the ground in disbelief. But these childhood memories have outlived my childhood innocence. And when I read your journals and look through your pictures, I realize that I've been looking at your life through binoculars. But I've been looking through the wrong side. And when I fixed my mistake, everything was too close. My vision finally faced with the reality of the things I hadn't known. I'm not sure why everything looked perfect from far away, but up close, the colors of your depression and melancholic past became as vibrant as ever. At first it came as a shock, but the thought that you had imperfections and thought weakness soon came as relief. The thing is, video is never perfect, and your imperfections were part of your beautiful short-lived life. I'm no longer mournful, just confused. You never came off as one to flirt with death, and I don't know how he convinced you that he was a good guy or a better guy than me. Did he tell you he was lonely and friendless? You were always good at making friends. I hope death treated you better than me, and if he didn't treat you well, then I'm positive life after death will. Because you were the best woman I knew. But I believe that for every good there's a bad, and for every strength a weakness. And you were the Superman of moms, but you popped that kryptonite right into your mouth, as cliche as that is. And when it hit your bloodstream, you were gone. I don't know if I should blame Lex Luthor or the Grim Reaper, but avenging your death wouldn't change a thing, because in the end, the addiction took your life. And I would get revenge, but if I learned anything from all this, it's that the best way to fight addiction is to avoid it. And I hope everyone else does too. I hope addiction feels as alone as I did when he took you from me. But unfortunately, he's as popular as ever. He's bigger than Jesus, more famous than Coney. And I say he because only a man could ruin this many lives, desecrate this much potential. But avoid him all do, and if everyone else knew what he did to you, I know they would too. If everyone knew what addiction did to you, it would make that headlines. You would be notorious, and everybody would be appalled. But you won't be famous, which is a shame, because if everyone can meet you, I know that you'd be friends with all of them. You'd have more friends than I have on Facebook. But I fear few will remember Brenda, the special ed teacher who changed the lives of the disadvantaged and always cheered for the underdog. You'll just be another statistic, yet you are so much more. You are the waterfall and I am the pond beneath it. Your memories flood the base of my soul. You are the reason I exist. With the small waterfall you are, you give me the drive to be an ocean, just so everyone will come to see the waterfall that created an ocean. But I'm still just a pond, and it's been a dry winter. The drought has lasted too long, and I'm not sure if my throat can sing another rain dance. Because right now it seems like no one can hear, but I'm confident God will answer, like you told me he would. I haven't been visited by an angel just yet, but I felt your presence when I was down on my knees and when I cried out please. And that's enough for right now. I remember your warm embrace.